What's going on, YouTube? It's Wilson back with another episode of The Mandalorian. Thank you guys so much for the support on the last week's episode. It's our best Mando reaction so far. If you want to go check that one out, you can, as well as every single episode so far this season, as well as all the other Star Wars shows we've covered, Andor, Tales of the Jedi, Obi-Wan. We just finished up season 2 of The Bad Batch. All amazing finale. You can check that out. If you like what you see, drop a like, hit that sub button. Let's get into it. That's dope. Oh.
Imperial. We are Mandalorian. And sadly, you're too late to hire us.
Who cares about fate? I love you. And I will always love you.
Ugh.
Little fishy romance, huh?
Come with us, Prince.
There's like 2% of people watching this just awaken something in them.
I thought Mandalorians were honorable.
I wonder what they're here for.
This planet isn't on the New Republic registry, so I'd guess it's an independent world that...
Dude, he'll probably challenge for the saber.
Oh, he could. Or she'll do it because she feels like she needs it.
They've taken control of the ship. I guess we're going for a ride.
Real fancy technology.
Like Disney World.
I know. So I was thinking Epcot, like
Yeah.
monorail.
Do you think we're gonna have to blast our way out of here?
We'll find out.
It's always on his mind. Why I gotta shoot some people? 'Cause I'll do it. What on earth? Is that Jack Black?
Looks like it. Sounded like it.
That's fucking... Is that Lizzo?
It is Lizzo, dude. What? I think it's Lizzo.
What?
Is it?
It 100% is.
Yeah.
What on fucking earth?
Lizzo must be a Star Wars fan.
Could I perhaps hold the baby, please?
He doesn't take kindly to strangers.
Will just be a moment. Enjoy your meal, don't get up. Show our guests the view.
This is fucking wild. What's happening?
Hang on, what is going on right now, dude?
Planet's Imperial droids were reprogrammed for peace.
I personally oversaw the program. I can assure you they were completely rehabilitated for peaceful purposes exclusively.
We thought.
Battle droids?
Former battle droids. They've been rehabilitated for civic duty.
We thought.
They were.
The Mandalorian garrison outside...
In fact, Plaisir 15 would formally recognize Mandalore as a sovereign system and petition the New Republic to recognize it as such.
What do you think?
You had me at battle droids.
Yo, he's just ready to shoot himself.
That's what I'm saying, man. I wonder if gonna get recognized by the New Republic would be a bad idea. Oh my god, it's a battle droid. Oh, please tell me we can hear them. No.
We'll have to go to the lower level and speak to the Ugnaughts.
Oh, Ugnaughts.
Mando likes some Ugnaughts.
Yeah, he likes the Ugnaughts. Let Mando have a crack at it.
Mandalorian Din Djarin, friend of Ugnaught Kuiil. You will answer our questions and help us with our task. I have spoken.
I have spoken.
I have spoken.
Do they know Kuiil?
Thank you. We are in your debt. I have spoken.
I miss Kuiil.
I know.
I haven't seen battle droids since the Clone Wars.
I have.
Dude, we're gonna hear a
Any of them
clanker
suspicious?
talk right here.
Please.
Roger, Roger.
This is a restricted area.
I love it.
Excuse me, sir.
Ooh.
Damn.
Oh, sick.
Dude, they're I've never seen them move that fast.
Yeah. Never seen him run.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like...
Nice.
Some droids on Plaisir date back to the Separatists. The New Republic would send them to scrap. But here on Plaisir, they are given a second chance. Organics created us. It's the least we can do.
Damn, now I love these droids.
I know, me too.
My god, they like corpse.
The particles are definitely present.
What are the chances that they're still active?
Oh, Jesus. Oof.
Is there a name?
Our head of security.
I was just gonna say he hated he hated what it was doing to the people. That's what's his name from I can't remember his name from Back to the Future though.
Oh, is it the doctor?
Yeah, that's the doc, yeah.
Oh.
Separatist.
Separatist is a pejorative term.
Ah.
Count Dooku was a visionary. He was consulted in his prime by the Jedi and forces.
He's talking. I didn't even notice Grogu. I forgot about Grogu.
I know. I was just thinking of that last scene. I was like, oh, I wonder where Grogu's at.
Whoa. Oh, he's helping him.
As for now, you must live in exile on the moon of Paraquat.
Damn. Live on a moon. Gonna walk there himself?
I know. I was like,
And to this little one, I grant knighthood.
Ah. Cool.
You are now a knight of the Ancient Order of Independent Regencies. Go in peace.
Oh, wait.
oh man. All these experiences are good for him.
That's my little guy. Yeah.
Oh, this is what we came here for, though. This is it. Come on. Cool how they're showing how quick it's the tube is moving. You know what I mean? How they're moving through.
Yeah. She's gonna go for that fucking sword.
What, the saber?
Yeah, that's the only way she'll be able to listen to her.
Yeah.
Then I challenge you. One warrior to another.
Okay. I want them to see the dark saber. It's gonna be good.
Maybe Din's like, here we go. Here, take it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dude, let's go.
Better not interfere, Sasha Banks.
Dude, if so, Mando's gonna whip out that freaking saber so quick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I want that to happen.
Into the ship. Oh my god.
Damn, dude.
What a move.
The ruler of Mandalore must possess the dark saber.
Then she shall have it.
She doesn't want it that way.
While exploring Mandalore, I was captured, and this blade was taken from me. Bo-Katan
Use that.
I thought that.
Slayed my captor. She defeated the enemy that defeated me.
That's true.
Would this blade then not belong to her?
It would.
There we go. She's about to get the dark saber, man. Oh shit.
I'm happy it's back with her, but I do wish it's Mando.
It is hers, man.
Yeah, it is.
Damn. That's a big.
Raise that thing high. Raise that thing high in the air.
Damn, dude. That's it. Damn.
I mentioned that in that episode. I swear, I was like, well, that thing disarmed him, and then she got it. Like, I thought that was strange. So it makes sense that that's how the transfer happened. What an episode.
Yeah, it was. I did not expect to see Jack
Black and Lizzo.
Like, what? That's so funny.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. I liked that little story there with the droids and all of that. It was a lot of filler for a quick 5-minute payoff at the end.
Yeah.
And we got how many episodes left now? 3?
2.
2? Yeah, I can say I love this episode. I love certain parts of the episode. I love what they did. I just feel like the main story is just turning. It's just not turning quick enough and not getting enough each week. Because like, I mean, we all come for this, you know, I enjoy the world building and everything, but I just want more of the Mando story, you know? But I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really believe in filler. Like, I feel like everything every experience just builds the character and informs them going forward, no matter how like insignificant it might seem. Because there's like filler in anime, and that literally has nothing to do with the plot and is never brought up ever again. And like they pretend it didn't even happen. So I mean, to me, like growing up with that was always just filler. But I don't know. I mean,
and I think it's because it wasn't filler because like we learned a lot of stuff and like a lot of like Mando's past experience with the Ugnaughts going into that. Just just how he feels about droids and everything. I think it's the amount of time spent per episode. Like I think you could have done all of that there, and then just given us a little bit longer of a segment with the storyline that we're really invested in.
Yeah.
You know? I think that's where it just kind of throws me off. Like I want more of this story. And I like this other story. It was great. I mean, I love seeing Jack Black. I love seeing Liz. Like it was funny. It was good. The whole story was good. Like I was intrigued the whole time. It's like, and then it comes down to it, and I get like 6 or 7 minutes of what we really want to see. Like, not that I don't want to see that, but what I really want to see is this, and I'm not getting enough of it every week for it to be like, you know, one of my favorite shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's great, and I love it. It's just not. It's not exactly what I bought into in a way.
Yeah, I mean, it's not wholly focused on the main narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, in a binge it would serve a lot better.
Yeah,
probably.
That's true. That is true.
Because it'll, you know, as one story, it can in like a video game. Oh, they had to do this quest, but then you get this, and Bo gets the Darksaber, which is a big moment for her, and
yeah, that was awesome.
And the story going forward, because she's, I think, going to lead these people. So, I mean, we've got all the people on Navarro. We've got all these mercenaries.
It's going to be interesting to see them all coming together. But that's another thing. We don't know what the coming together point is yet. Like,
like for what reason? I know like
uniting against. I know it's going to be against Gideon, but
whoever framed the Mandalorians or took or freed Gideon. Still don't know if they're retaking Mandalore. Well, you know, what's stopping them? You know, it's by them just going and living there.
The lack of an enemy throughout the season, like the enemy's like the Empire in a way, but it's not Gideon because we don't know what Gideon's doing. Gideon's out there. Gideon's not out there, and it's. I don't know. It's. I've loved the season. It's been a good season, and like, I feel like they didn't construct this season as a story as well as they did in the past season, I guess. But again, really good and it's visually amazing, and I love learning about these new places and stuff. It's just this whole story itself. Like I just don't know where. I never know where we're going at the end of an episode.
Yeah, the main narrative is kind of lacking a third act. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, like. You know, Din's given up the Darksaber. That encounter with that thing in episode 1 or 2, came back and explained how Bo would get the saber.
Yeah.
So now I feel like we've officially, he's been redeemed, and then she has the Darksaber, which is what she wants. And so I feel like we've hit a point where they're arcs, at least for the season, are done.
Yeah.
And now it's about, again, we just don't know where it goes.
Yeah, you really haven't, like, do they go back to Navarro and meet up with all the other Mandalorians?
Yeah,
but then like not like I feel like the seeds haven't been planted enough for Gideon. Like, we don't know what's being planned or anything, and I just feel like that doesn't help us with the overall story. But I'm sure they'll knock it out of the park, and like we'll love the next couple of episodes.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes to a head and it's good, and all these will make sense. But yeah, right now it's just hard to see where.
Yeah.
It's going.
Yeah.
It's much more episodic than season.
Yeah, it's like you start a new little side mission every time, and it's like, yeah, the next what's the next side mission? What's the next obstacle that's going to come into place?
It's like Bad Batch a bit, and I mean, Mandalorian's been like that. It's been like one quest to the next quest, and I never had a problem with that. I don't know why. I don't know why it's starting to bother me a little now.
I think it might just be because we know so much already about him and like where he stands in the universe, and we want to see more of where he stands in the universe instead of these little side missions in a way. Like,
yeah, I wonder if
we want him to
bringing.
He's so Go ahead.
I wonder if bringing Luke in, like, it's always the expectation thing, but like I wasn't, like I said, like I thought something big was gonna happen, but that didn't hinder my enjoyment. I don't know. It's like Luke is so tied to the central story of Star Wars and everything, and I don't know, feeling like I don't know. I can't explain it.
I just think with this show, it's been so big for the universe and how it's tied in so many big characters, and we're not getting that overall big story of how any of this is like. We are, but we're not. Like it's just such a weird thing to try to explain. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's just something isn't being done exactly right.
It's just
how,
like I think
my perception of right.
Okay, I think I might have it. So usually, like we can see an endpoint, right, and who we have to fight, like our main antagonist for a season, and
yeah,
every episode is us getting closer and better to that fight, and like having the darksaber. Gideon has a darksaber. That Beskar spear is gonna go so like that'll take him on, or like where's Thrawn and like this and that and like explicit. And then but for this season we don't really have an ending.
We're not looking forward to anything. Yeah, there's nothing to look forward to because we have no idea what's coming.
So each achievement is like each episode like for the characters, and I'm invested in them, which is great, but it's like kind of like it feels empty. It's like, okay, now what? Like
I know, yeah. It's like, all right, now time to find out what they do next week.
It's like, well, yeah, there's like just no layout. Like, okay, why is her having the darksaber important? Yeah, she could lead this people, but to why, to where, to what?
To what exactly?
But like, I don't know. I don't know how that's different from just a normal season of television where you don't know what's gonna happen.
I think it's like there's ways to tell stories, and you can tell them this way, and it works sometimes within that context of that story, but other times it doesn't. I just think it's just not working as well as they thought it would. Like, I think Star Wars fans know the universe so well in a way, and like I'm not saying I'm an expert at it. I think that also hurts because they're like, well, we know this, we know this, we know this, but like they're not telling us this. We don't know what's gonna happen, even though like we want to know, but we can't even theorize. Like there's no theorizing to do. I don't know. I guess there is some theorizing. I mean,
just retaking Mandalore. Gideon's out there. We just don't know to what capacity.
And like we know Boba's in this season. They've said Boba's in this season.
Yeah.
How the heck are they gonna tie him in?
Like, I mean, bring him to retake it. Maybe he's Mandalorian, so I don't know.
Mandalorian, like that makes sense. Yeah, it's just. Is there gonna be an all-out war with what's left with the remaining? If there was gonna be like a big, because you gotta have some sort of climactic ending. You have to, otherwise everyone's just gonna be left like, all right.
Yeah, I just feel like the threads are like, just not there.
How do you bring up that climactic ending within 2 episodes? Like next episode is gonna be.
It's gotta
massive setup for the finale. They
have to Gideon, how did Gideon get out? Who got him out?
Mm-hmm.
And how does that?
I could see them honestly doing a whole episode, kind of on a big chunk of it on that. Which again, I would, it'd be good. But then we're not getting the Mando storyline. I think Grogu's had a lack of storyline besides the flashbacks. Grogu's just been there, and that kind of goes to show you how Kathleen Kennedy, forced Grogu back into the show.
Yeah,
like, he's been there to provide some great moments, but it's like in reality, like this story wasn't meant for Grogu. And I feel like now that's just.
Well, I think he might be the Mandalorian, but that's my own.
Oh, you think so?
I think so.
Well, I mean, it just never was planned to be like that. So now it's like, I didn't,
I don't know.
I didn't know that.
I mean, I like what they did with the droids and how once that era of war is over, they're just like useless and like they're arguably sentient. So I like that in the bar, and like I got really behind all the droids that were there, and they want to help people out, even despite how they treat them. So, but it's just like I don't know, because every Mando season's been like that. It's side quest, side quest, side quest, side quest, side quest. I mean, we didn't fight Gideon in season 1 until the last episode. He showed up the episode before, and then the whole last episode was the fight.
Yeah.
I just don't know why it's not hitting. Like,
just the lack of stepping stones to that point, because we don't know what point we're going to, and there hasn't been any stepstones really. Because Mando has done what he's done. Like, it's like Mando's not like he was redeemed, and that was it. You know, he was redeemed. So now it's just like, what is he working to? He's not really striving to go to anywhere. Grogu, the whole goal was to get him to Luke. He got to Luke, and now he's back. What is Grogu? You know, what is the purpose of Grogu now? Where is he going?
He's gotta be a Mandalorian.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna be a Mando. It's just like, is he really? Like, I don't know.
I think so. Teaching him the way. He's gonna say this is the way, and
I can't wait to see how this ends. I really hope like I end up loving this season and like.
Yeah, I'm gonna judge it on that, but just right now, I don't know. Just like
just not hitting home.
Like,
not
give
hitting
me
home as much as it has.
Just give me like this episode, like a full Gideon. How did he get out to where he is right now? Unless they're gonna do that next week, I don't know. And then honestly, although it was good at some parts, cut the droid thing out, get them, and then have that last segment at the end. So like I get like filler, but like I don't know.
Like it was good filler. Like the scene is in the bar was cool with all the droids like chanting, and it was cool. It was cool. It was just like
it's a place. No, Star Wars is a place I like to live in, but it's just like
this. It doesn't seem to fit this story at all. Like at least what I want from the story, what we want, what we may want.
It feels like an episode like 2 side quest.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%. like you gotta achieve this before you go and. Go and just do the final battle, which you're gonna have at the end of this episode, which we know is coming. But it's like
I don't know. I mean,
And I said I hate shitting on it because like I love them. I didn't like hate watching it. Like I didn't hate the moments themselves. I just hate how they chose to do it. Like not incorporating any Gideon up in like no Gideon. Like they've talked about Gideon throughout the show, so we know Gideon's going on. We know after what happened last episode that he's out there. Like we've known the whole time. Let's be real, that he wasn't captured. Like that was it. You knew he was out there. So why are you not dropping in little things of what Gideon is doing? Like, is it that big of a secret?
Yeah,
I mean, they must be coming in with something huge. Like he's working with Thrawn. Like I don't. That's what I'm saying. Now they're gonna blow my mind because like
it's. I mean, I feel like they'll set up Ahsoka at some point in this, and
I think that's what they're gonna have to do. They have to.
I mean, like with he could be like I mean, who bombed Bo's castle? I don't know. She was like, this is more than a warlord's, whatever.
That is true.
That still happened. And like, what's stopping them on Mandalore? Will there be any sort of resistance? Who's living there? Are people there? Yeah. Is that going to be where we go next episode with this fleet?
Yeah.
Because of getting the fleet's a big thing.
Maybe another like Battle of Mandalore. Like we could get that maybe.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
that's a good point that you brought up about who bombed the castle. I mean, that would have been a perfect opportunity to throw in a little like hint of what's to come. At least
I feel they did when she was like, "This isn't no warlord. Like this is serious." So I mean, and why would they target her?
Yeah, obviously it was Gideon. Like.
Or
why would they target? Why would he go out of his way?
Or it could have been Thrawn. I genuinely don't know.
Maybe Thrawn thinking like, well, they don't have a leader right now. They're not a threat to us right now. But if Bo-Katan,
if we take her,
now if they did that would be crazy. Now it's like
if her uniting the Mandalorians is a threat to retake Mandalore, and
he would take
Thrawn wants to take her out to stop that. That makes sense, and if I learn that next episode, I'm gonna love it.
Yes, redeemed. Story arc partially redeemed because you can't give us Thrawn too early. Like you can't drop that.
No, I think that's gonna be like a event series thing that they're gonna do, with Mandalorian and Ahsoka and all the Rebels guys and everything.
Okay, that would be pretty sweet.
So I don't know, Star Wars Celebration this weekend. Maybe we'll get some sort of directionality as to where all this is going, because no movies. It's good. I love it, but it's just, yeah, we'll see where it goes. That's all I can really say.
You're always gonna love Mando. Always gonna look forward to watching it every week. Just sometimes you can't love everything as much as.
And I love to love things. So this is rare for me.
Mm-hmm. You do. I don't hear you.
I tend to,
Star Wars stuff.
I feel bad because so much people put in so much work into these things.
Yeah.
But if it's bad, I'll shit on it.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta tell it how it is.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I'm just off. So it like leaves me off. I don't know what it is. See, we got 2 more episodes, so
I wish we could watch some Bad Batch. You know,
it's the Bad Batch. Go watch the Bad Batch reactions.
Yeah.
That's it. So next week,
next
shall
week.
see.